Hello ENC 90 students, and welcome to the Spring 2015 semester and to ENC 90 Foundations of College Writing 1. My name is Michael Bloomingberg and I am honored to be your professor this semester. The purpose of this video is to introduce you to the course syllabus. So I want to cover just a few things related to the syllabus. If you have a copy of the syllabus, either maybe you're looking at it online or if you actually have a printed copy, you might want to follow along with me. The video probably won't cover every single aspect of the syllabus, but I do want to hit the high points, and I want to prepare you for a syllabus quiz that you're going to be required to complete. So to begin, the course description is listed. ENC 90 is designed to introduce students to writing as a process with an emphasis on paragraph length assignments and writing in response to reading. Stresses basic conventions of standard English as these apply to students' own work, as well as the use of technology to produce and share writing. It is the first of a two-semester sequence of courses, and this is especially true if you're taking the class online. I want to let everyone know that I also teach the follow-up course, which is ENC 91. I'm fortunate enough to teach it online as well. Textbooks and other materials. If you are on Blackboard, you will note that I have placed some pictures of both of your textbooks. They're in the Start Here Help Resource link. If you will click on the Start Here link on our Blackboard page in the Help Resources, you will see that our books are The Right Stuff, Thinking Through Essays, 3rd edition by Marcy Sims. That's a Pearson book. Along with that book should come access to My Writing Lab. There will be a video that I will make that will explain the My Writing Lab and what I'm expecting from that. But the other book is All Over But the Shouting by Rick Bragg. And we'll be studying both of those books in the class, so please purchase them as soon as possible. And we'll really start diving into those books probably starting in week 2 of the class. As I said before, my name is Michael Bloomingberg. I teach at the Somerset Community College Laurel campus, and my office is 100C. My office phone is listed along with my email, and for the purposes of our class, email is the best way to contact me. So if you have any questions or concerns with anything in the class, just feel free to email me. I do check it fairly frequently. My office hours are listed as well in the syllabus. My division assistant is Tammy Woodall, and the Associate Dean of Transitional Education at Somerset Community College is Kim Kleberg, and their information is listed on the syllabus. It is going to be very important that you have an active email account through KCTCS, and that you do check it frequently, because a lot of times I will send announcements both through Blackboard and your email. In fact, you should have already received your first one, which is an email welcoming you to the class along with the corresponding announcement on Blackboard. Course competencies are listed. They're very important, but for the sake of time, I'll let you look at those on your own. The central question in the class is, how can I prepare for English 101 college level writing? And there are some fundamental and powerful concepts that go along with that. And I'll do encourage you to look over those when you get a chance, because it really encompasses the goals that we're striving to attain in the class. The SEC Quality Enhancement Plan is by Dr. Richard Paul and Dr. Linda Elder, and they are both referenced under the QEP plan on the syllabus, so take a look at that as well. Very important that you note the first week's work required. Students who do not complete the opening exercises by the due date will be reported as no-shows and removed from the class. For details, please see announcements and getting started on Blackboard. I want to make it very clear that your very first task is waiting for you once you're familiar with the syllabus. It is a syllabus quiz, and it is due no later than midnight Wednesday, January 14th. That's a very strict deadline. You want to get started right away, and be careful not to be late on that and count it as a no-show under federal guidelines that we use to document attendance in our class. Weekly assignments. This is also important. Students will be expected to complete assignments on a weekly basis. The next week's workload will be uploaded to Blackboard at the start of each new week. Now, if I am really doing well in terms of meeting all of my assignments in terms of grading, I might have things uploaded Sunday night, but more times than not you'll have new work waiting for you Monday afternoon, and generally deadlines are going to be on Sunday at midnight, but for the first week it's a little different, so just make sure you pay attention to your deadlines. We do go on a week-by-week basis, so please note that. It is the student's responsibility to check each week in the Weekly Assignments tab on Blackboard and begin work promptly. So if you have questions about that, let me know. Online course information. I'm just going to read from the syllabus here. An online course requires a great amount of self-motivation and regulation. It is crucial that you carefully follow the course syllabus and weekly calendar as well as other course materials. You will be held accountable for following all directions, meeting all deadlines, and understanding all policies. There are no exceptions to that. With this being an online course, it is very important that you plan ahead. Due to the unpredictable and sometimes unreliable nature of technology, it would be in your best interest to complete and submit all assignments, discussion boards, and essays at least one day before the due date. Don't procrastinate, because oftentimes with technology issues that can really come back to hurt you if you turn in an assignment late. If you're having technical issues, please notify me at the moment. Don't wait to contact me. If you email me, the message will have a timestamp so that I will be able to check and see when you sent that email, and we can document accordingly. You must check your KCTCS email and Blackboard at least 3 or 4 days per week. It's a good rule of thumb because I'll post announcements and send emails detailing important messages. It's up to you to read these and stay informed. So if you're not checking Blackboard or your email, you might be missing out on important announcements. Grading criteria. This is the good stuff that you might want to know about, how you're going to be evaluated in the class. The scale is listed on the syllabus. Because we are a writing class, paragraphs and writings are worth 40%. My writing lab is worth 25%. Blackboard postings are worth 20%. Class assignments 10%, and participation 5%. The grading scale is listed as well, ABC. There are no D's as in David. There is an MP, which represents making progress. And I'll let you look that over. And of course, anything 59 or below is failing in the class. Writing guidelines. All assignments that are submitted should adhere to proper writing guidelines. The proper writing guidelines include 12-point Times New Roman font, double spacing with 1-inch margins on the top, bottom, left, and right of the page. So please note those guidelines. I've also made a video for you that you'll find in your Start Here tab under the Help Resources that will show you format and what I'm looking for in terms of that. So please look that video over closely, because that will help you when it comes time to start submitting your work. I am going to let you read Section 3 on your own because that's your general education requirements. You can look them over and see how that's going to flow for you. I do want to go over Section 4, and this will be the last thing that I cover here in the video. Bear with me, I've got to read this ADA statement, so I'll go ahead and do that. As per Section 504 of the Vocational Rehabilitation Act of 1973, and the Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990. If accommodation is needed, contact for Somerset Community College, the Office of Disability Services. That's Mary Petrie, and her information is listed. If you attend a different college other than Somerset Community College, you will want to check with your local administrators to see which person you would need to contact for those accommodations. Academic dishonesty. Students may be subject to disciplinary proceeding resulting in an academic penalty or disciplinary penalty for academic dishonesty. This includes, but is not limited to, cheating on a test, self-explanatory, plagiarism, which is where you take someone else's words or ideas and present them as your own, and or collusion. For additional information, I have linked the Somerset Community College Code of Conduct on the syllabus. 3 and 4 don't really apply to us as an online class. 5, if you're at the Somerset Community College campus, there's safety and security links. 6, Starfish, that's a program that we've begun utilizing in the fall 2014 that enhances communication amongst students, instructors, and advisors. From time to time, I will be acknowledging your progress in the class through Starfish, so you might receive some emails that will give a little clue as to how you're doing, and that's what we use Starfish for. The SEC smoking policy is listed. It is changing this semester, but because we're online, I won't really go into that, but it is listed on the syllabus if you have an interest in looking at it. So just to wrap things up, I look forward to working with you this semester. This is the first of a few videos that will be coming your way. Please check out the others and keep your eyes open for announcements. And remember that once you have reviewed the syllabus closely and you feel comfortable, you can begin work on the syllabus quiz, which is in the weekly assignments tab. And again, you have until Wednesday, January 14th to complete that, so don't delay on getting that syllabus quiz done. If you have questions, you have my email now, and take care, and I'll be in touch with you soon. Bye.